There are moments in life when your heart suddenly feels like it's racing. Maybe it happens after climbing a few stairs, maybe when stress sneaks up on you, or even when you're lying in bed with thoughts that won't settle down. That quick pounding can feel unsettling, and for many seniors, it raises worries. Is something wrong with me? Should I be concerned? The truth is, in many cases, your breath, something you carry with you every single moment, can be one of the most powerful tools to calm your heart and bring peace back within just minutes. Breathing may seem too simple to matter. After all, it's something we've done since the day we were born. But the way you breathe changes how your body reacts. Shallow, fast breathing sends a signal of danger, telling your system to pump out stress hormones like adrenaline and cortisol. Slow, steady, mindful breathing sends the opposite signal. You are safe. It calms the nervous system, lowers blood pressure, and lets the heart return to a steady rhythm. Think of your breath as a remote control for your heart. Imagine your heart is like a television. If it's stuck on the loudest, most stressful channel, the noise can overwhelm you. But with the remote in your hand, you can switch to something calmer. Breathing gives you that power. With each inhale and exhale, you're pressing the button that tunes your body back to peace. Science supports this idea. Studies show that even a few minutes of controlled breathing reduce the activity of the fight-or-flight system and switch on the body's rest and digest mode. In this calmer state, blood vessels open, muscles loosen, and the heart naturally slows down. This isn't magic. It's biology. And the best part is, you don't need special equipment, medication, or hours of training. You just need a few quiet minutes and your breath. Picture this. You come home after a busy day. Your shoulders ache, your mind feels crowded, and your heart seems to be working overtime. Instead of panicking, you sit down, place one hand on your chest and the other on your belly, and take a slow, deep breath. You inhale gently through your nose, feeling your belly rise. You pause for a moment and then exhale softly through your mouth. After just a few cycles, your heartbeat steadies. The tension eases, your mind begins to clear. This is the gift of intentional breathing. We often don't realize how much stress builds up in our bodies throughout the day. Doctor visits, family concerns, medications, and even the constant stream of news can keep us on edge. That's why learning how to reset the heart with breathing is so valuable. It's free, safe, and always available to you. And here's something even more encouraging. Practicing controlled breathing regularly doesn't just calm you in the moment, it actually trains your body to react better in the future. Each time you practice, you're teaching your nervous system a healthier habit. Over time, your body gets quicker at relaxing, and your heart learns to stay steadier, even when life feels overwhelming. Why does this matter? Because your peace of mind and independence are worth protecting. Imagine being able to calm yourself without needing anyone else. Imagine handling sudden anxiety, nighttime restlessness, or a burst of worry with confidence instead of fear. With just your breath, you can do that. And the beauty is, you don't have to wait until stress takes over. Breathing techniques can become a daily ritual, a gentle practice that helps you begin and end each day with calm. Just 5 minutes of focused breathing in the morning can set the tone for the hours ahead, and 5 minutes in the evening can help release the weight of the day. Think of it as a gift you give yourself, one that costs nothing but brings peace, clarity, and a steadier heart. That's exactly what this session is about. A simple, 5-minute breathing routine designed to calm your heart and give you back that sense of control. You won't need to memorize complicated steps or force anything unnatural. It's gentle, it's easy, and it's perfectly suited for seniors who want to feel more in tune with their bodies. Take a moment now to consider how empowering it will feel to know that your breath can be your medicine. The first step is simply understanding how and why it works, and trusting that it can truly help. And now that you do, we're ready to move into the first part of this routine together. A practice that will not only calm your heart, but also bring peace to your mind. Now that you understand why breathing can calm your heart, let's begin with the first technique, This is called belly breathing or diaphragmatic breathing. It may sound fancy, but it's actually the most natural way of breathing, the way babies breathe when they sleep. Somewhere along the way, many of us switch to shallow chest breathing, especially when we're stressed. Belly breathing takes you back to your body's natural rhythm, and it's one of the fastest ways to tell your heart and mind to relax. Here's how to do it. Sit in a comfortable chair, or lie down if that feels better. Place one hand on your chest and the other on your belly, just above your navel. Now take a slow breath in through your nose. As you do, try to send the air all the way down to your belly. You'll know you're doing it right if the hand on your belly rises while the hand on your chest stays almost still. Pause for a second, then exhale gently through your mouth, as if you were blowing through a straw. Feel your belly fall. That's one cycle. Don't worry if it feels strange at first. Many of us have forgotten how to breathe this way. But with practice, it becomes second nature again. Start with a rhythm that feels comfortable, perhaps inhaling for 4 seconds, holding for a moment, and exhaling for 6. The key is to keep it gentle and steady. There's no need to force your lungs to work harder than they want. Just imagine your breath flowing like a calm ocean wave, rising with the inhale, falling with the exhale. What happens inside your body as you do this? The diaphragm, that dome-shaped muscle beneath your lungs, moves downward as you inhale, creating more space for your lungs to expand. This deeper breath delivers more oxygen into your bloodstream. At the same time, the slower rhythm activates your vagus nerve, the highway between your brain and your heart. When the vagus nerve is stimulated, it signals your body to lower heart rate, ease blood pressure, and relax tension. In just a few minutes, your body chemistry shifts from stress to calm. Let's pause and imagine a scenario. Suppose you've just had a worrying phone call, maybe news about a friend's health, or a reminder about an appointment. Your mind spins, your heart pounds, and you feel unsettled. Instead of letting the stress spiral, you sit down, close your eyes, and begin belly breathing. After a few cycles, your thoughts start to slow. The pounding eases. By the end of 5 minutes, you feel like yourself again. That's the power you carry with you in every breath. Many people who practice this daily notice real changes. They feel more in control during stressful moments. They sleep better at night, and they carry less tension in their shoulders and chest. Some even report fewer dizzy spells or moments of panic because the heart and nervous system are no longer overworked. It's not a cure for every problem, but it is a reliable anchor you can always return to. Think of it as a reset button. Life pushes us into shallow breathing without realizing it. Each time you stop and practice belly breathing, you press reset. You give your heart and mind permission to return to balance. And the beauty is, you don't need to wait for a crisis to use it. Try it in the morning as you wake, before meals, or as you prepare for bed. Each practice is like a gentle exercise for your nervous system, teaching it how to calm itself more quickly each time. It's also helpful to connect this breathing with a calming thought. As you inhale, you might silently say, "I am safe." As you exhale, "I am calm." Linking breath with words deepens the effect, like giving your heart a double dose of reassurance. Over time, your body will begin to associate the rhythm of breathing with the feeling of peace, making it even more effective. And remember, this is not about perfection. Some days your mind may wander, or your breaths may feel uneven. That's okay. What matters is consistency. 5 minutes a day can make a meaningful difference. It's not about controlling every detail of your body. It's about giving yourself space to breathe, space to let go, space to heal. So let's begin practicing this first move together. Sit comfortably, place your hands as we described, and gently close your eyes if you'd like. Inhale slowly, letting your belly rise. Pause. Exhale fully, letting your belly fall. Repeat at your own pace. Feel the wave of calm washing through you with every cycle. This is your first step toward calming your heart anytime, anywhere. Now that you've practiced belly breathing and felt how it steadies the heart, let's take it one step further. The second technique is called the 4-7-8 breathing method. Some people call it the relaxing breath because it's designed to quickly settle the body, quiet racing thoughts, and bring the heart into a calm, steady rhythm. It's simple, easy to remember, and highly effective, especially during moments of tension or sleepless nights. Here's how it works. You'll inhale gently through your nose for a count of 4. Then, you hold that breath for a count of 7. Finally, you exhale slowly and completely through your mouth for a count of 8. That's one cycle. It may feel unusual at first to hold the breath for 7 counts or exhale for such a long time, but with practice it becomes soothing, like rocking your nervous system into rest. The reason this works so well is that it changes the balance of oxygen and carbon dioxide in your body. By holding the breath briefly, you allow oxygen to spread more fully into your bloodstream. By exhaling slowly and fully, you release carbon dioxide, which tells your body it's safe to relax. Combined, this rhythm sends powerful signals to your brain and heart. Slow down, let go, restore balance. Let's imagine a moment where this might help. Picture yourself at night, lying in bed, staring at the ceiling. You want to sleep, but your mind won't stop replaying the day's worries. Perhaps a bill that's due, or a conversation that didn't go the way you hoped. The more you think about it, the faster your heart seems to beat. Instead of tossing and turning, you start the 4-7-8 technique. Inhale quietly for 4, hold for 7, exhale for 8. By the 4th cycle, your body has shifted. The thoughts are still there, but they no longer grip you. Your heartbeat softens, your muscles loosen, and sleep begins to feel possible again. People who use this technique regularly often describe it as a switch they can flip. When they feel anxious, restless, or overwhelmed, the 4-7-8 breath gives them a structured rhythm to follow. It stops the mind from running in circles because it gives the brain something steady to focus on. The count, the rhythm, the flow. In just a few minutes, the heart follows the breath's lead, slowing down, settling into calm. There's also an emotional layer to this practice. Holding the breath for those 7 counts can feel like creating a little pause in life, a moment where nothing else matters but you and your breath. And that pause is powerful. It interrupts the stress cycle. Instead of rushing from thought to thought, you create stillness. Then, the long exhale becomes a release, like letting go of everything you've been carrying. Each 8-count exhale feels like setting down a heavy bag you no longer need. This technique can be especially helpful during the day when emotions run high. Imagine you're waiting in a doctor's office, feeling nervous about test results. Your chest feels tight, your palms sweaty, your heart unsteady. You begin the 4-7-8 routine quietly to yourself. Inhale, hold, exhale. Within a few rounds, the body's tension eases. You're still in the same situation, but you've taken back control of your reaction. Instead of fear controlling you, your breath guides you to calm. It's worth noting that at first, some people find the 7-count hold or the long exhale a little challenging. That's normal. You don't need to push yourself to discomfort. If 7 feels too long, start with smaller counts, maybe a 3-5-6 rhythm, and gradually build up. What matters most is the structure. Inhale shorter, hold a bit longer, exhale longest. This pattern is what gives the heart its calming signal. Over time, the 4-7-8 breath becomes a skill you can lean on anytime, anywhere. Before a big family gathering, when emotions are high, after a stressful phone call, in the middle of the night when sleep won't come, even in line at the grocery store when impatience rises. It doesn't require anyone else's help, and no one even needs to know you're doing it. All it takes is your breath, and the simple act of counting. Think of it this way. Your breath is always with you, but with the 4-7-8 method, you're learning how to use it as a tool to quiet the mind, a tool to steady the heart, a tool to remind yourself that no matter what life brings, you have a way to restore balance from the inside out. Now that you've learned this second technique, you have two powerful tools: belly breathing and 4-7-8 breathing. Together, they form a foundation for calming your heart in almost any situation. In the next part, we'll explore a third method, one that ties breath with gentle rhythm and movement, giving you yet another way to stay steady, strong, and at peace. You've now learned two powerful techniques, belly breathing and the 4-7-8 breath. Together, they give you a foundation for calming your heart and easing stress. For our final step, let's explore a third method that combines breath with gentle rhythm and mindfulness. This is often called coherent breathing, sometimes referred to as 5-5 breathing. It's one of the simplest to remember and one of the most effective at creating long-term balance in your heart and nervous system. The idea is straightforward. You breathe in for a count of 5 and breathe out for a count of 5. That's it. Equal inhale, equal exhale. What makes it powerful is the rhythm. By keeping each breath around 5 seconds in and 5 seconds out, you create a total of 6 breaths per minute. Research shows that this pace brings the body into a state of coherence, where the heart, lungs, and nervous system work together in harmony. To practice, sit or lie down comfortably. Rest your hands on your lap or at your sides. Close your eyes if that feels right. Inhale through your nose for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale through your mouth for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Continue with that steady pace. You may notice your body swaying slightly with the rhythm. That's perfectly natural. It's your body syncing with the breath. This method can be deeply relaxing, but it also has another benefit. It strengthens what scientists call heart rate variability. That's the natural rise and fall of your heart rate as you breathe in and out. Higher variability is linked to better resilience, lower stress, and greater overall heart health. In other words, coherent breathing isn't just about feeling calm right now. It's about training your heart to stay healthier and stronger over time. Let's imagine a situation where this comes to life. Picture yourself sitting outside on a quiet morning. The sun is rising, the air feels fresh, and you take a few minutes to practice coherent breathing. As you breathe in and out at this steady pace, you begin to notice how your mind slows down. The thoughts that felt urgent a few minutes ago now seem distant, less important. Your heartbeat steadies, your body feels lighter, and you feel more connected to the moment. By the time you finish 5 minutes, you're ready to face the day with energy and clarity. The beauty of this technique is its simplicity. You don't need to remember different lengths for inhale, hold, or exhale. You don't need to count beyond 5. And because it's so simple, it's easy to make it part of your daily routine. You can use it first thing in the morning, while waiting for tea to steep, or in the evening before bed. The rhythm becomes like a gentle song your body learns to recognize, a song that says, "All is well, you are safe, you are calm." With these 3 breathing tools, you now have a personal toolkit for calming your heart whenever you need it. Belly breathing grounds you and reconnects you to your body. The 4-7-8 method helps release tension and prepare for deep rest. Coherent breathing builds long-term balance and resilience. Each one is simple, but together, they give you strength, peace, and independence. And perhaps most importantly, they give you hope. Because no matter your age, your circumstances, or your health challenges, you have the power to influence how your body responds to stress. You are not helpless. You are not at the mercy of a racing heart. You carry within you a tool that can restore calm in minutes, and that tool is your breath. Think of your breath as a faithful companion. It's been with you since your very first cry as a newborn, and it will stay with you for every moment of your life. By learning to use it with intention, you transform it from something automatic into something healing. Every slow inhale, every gentle exhale, is a reminder that you can meet life's challenges with steadiness and grace. As we close this session, I want you to remember this. The next time your heart feels unsettled or your mind begins to race, You don't have to panic. You don't have to feel powerless. Instead, pause, sit comfortably, and breathe. Use belly breathing, try the 4-7-8 pattern, or settle into coherent breathing. Within minutes, you'll feel your body shift, your heart calm, and your spirit grow stronger. This 5-minute breathing routine is more than just a practice. It's a promise. A promise that peace is always within reach. A promise that no matter the storm outside, you can create calm inside. And a promise that your independence, your strength, and your hope are never far away. All it takes is one breath at a time.